to BobTube TV.
Today I'll be explaining how to glitch and beat the Poppet Pro Color Mix on Game 3. Like I was about to say, if it'll work this time, Game 3 is a game where there's a solid background of color and a different color moves around. When the color stops, you're supposed to pop it. When you punch the back button, it's supposed to fix the game. Anyway, if I sound pissed off, I am, guys, so hee. Anyways, these levels slowly get faster and faster, yada yada. You get the point of how it works. But now, keep in mind, this is all happening during a timer. Meaning at one point the game will just end for the simple fact that it's a time mode. It's not supposed to be like a set ending. However, what if I told you there is the glitch? To do this glitch, you're going to use the middle row of bubbles. You're going to use the ones closest to the right. Your pointer, middle finger, and ring finger on the buttons. You're going to quickly pop all three at the exact same time, press the button back up, and repeat this process 17 times. Quicker than this, by the way. And what you just heard was a few short seconds of glitch level number 1. When I get to the glitch levels next, I will try to play as much of each one as I can. However, I have to go quickly because the timer tries to expire itself, but it's a little too late for it to expire. If this unit would work with me, I would appreciate it. I said if this unit would work with me, I'd appreciate it. As you can see, it just did the low battery detector, well, as you can hear. That's because when you punch a color mix, it'll actually do the low battery detector. Why? Because this game is broken, but yeah. Like, not my unit, but, I don't know, its programming is crap. That's why this glitch zone exists in the first place. So, take one gazillion. Here's the glitch levels. They start out really demonically pitched, as you can hear. However, they do pitch back up for a little bit. And the back button cheated. 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 Okay, trying this again. Like I was saying, it does eventually pitch up. And there's an extremely high pitch level, which you must clear extremely quickly to progress. Progressing onward, the pitch actually will increase again for a little bit, but not as high pitched as you just heard. These levels must also be cleared rather quickly. Eventually there's another extremely high pitched level. This one's easier to clear though. As you can see, this is infinite. These glitch levels just loop forever, with no apparent ending. On the high pitch levels, your timer tries to expire, but it can't. Even the lights now are changing colors. All the lights are red. There are no real lights even happening. The lights have returned, but now they're all orange. The display looks very glitchy. I've never made it this far. The lights are getting whatever that was. So as you can see, these glitch levels are very odd. However, notice how I got a score of 0. Well, there's a way to actually beat this mode and get a victory sound. Here's how it works. Carefully, you can go kind of slow. On the first 3 or 4 patterns, pop the 2 left middle bubbles at the exact same time, and then the 2 right middle bubbles at the exact same time. Press the back button, next pattern, repeat. And then switch to the 3-finger method until you get up to level 17, aka the glitch level, and then just wait. It goes a little something like this. Well, I guess I can't show you because it had to glitch. Anyways, trying that again. So, trying that again. That time, you notice I got a score 0, because I didn't pop the bubbles at the exact same time a couple times, and that effectively gave me a score 0, and effectively reset the game. I did an extra one here just to be safe. Well, there is no being safe, but the back button wants to be a dickhead. Now, why did it give me such a high score? Well, I don't really know. The game is just weird. Now, if you were to keep repeating this 2-bubble clicking method, but quicker, and never switch to 3 bubbles, you actually get a really high score. And in some rare cases, if you're quick enough, can still actually beat the game. In most cases, the timer will just expire. In this case, I got about the same amount of points that I got the first time, though. Another method that can sometimes net you really high scores is sliding your hands across all the bubbles like this. This method's also a lot faster, however, most of the time won't even get you a score. Something to do with how the game's programmed. Right now what I'm trying is all 4 in the middle, which may net me a score, if all 4 are indeed being registered. As you can see, we're back in the glitch zone. How far will we get? Well, only one way to find out. There we go. As you can see, these methods are pretty OP. Combining them can create for these wacky results. What I will say though, is I challenge you guys to beat my score of 750. How did I accomplish this score? I'm not really sure, but it did happen. I actually used the sliding from top down method with my hand getting it, so I guess it's just random what score it gets you. So mess around and try to beat 750. To end this video, let's get the victory sound one more time. Or not. Or I should reset the game because I didn't even mean to do that. So yeah, sorry for the kind of crappy explanation, but this is essentially how this all works. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video.
La 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 la